us. And thank you for tuning in our live. So whether you're watching for this kind of live or right now or watching for the replay, you are very welcome. And we are really truly appreciated that you are being here with us. If you find this kind of conversations that please feel free to share with this live with your family, friends, anyone that will really feel like maybe need it the most. Because you never know that whose life you might be inspired simply sharing this kind of life. So thank you so much again for being here with us. So, before we begin, let me introduce for myself. My name is Felisa. I live in Darwin, Australia. I have two amazing sons, and I currently working as a skipping attendant, while I'm also building my digital business. And my biggest why is my family, especially with my two sons. And I want to spend time, more quality with time, and be more present in their lives. I also want to have a freedom and flexibility to go holiday. Of course, we want to go holiday, not really bother with our boss that when we want to go holiday, that we are not really asking permission with them. Everyone does, right? So rather than like, for boss that saying that you want to go to work, of course, we want it to be our own schedule. That's the one, the biggest goal is to be retired early. Everyone loves to retire early, guys. Okay. So, yes, I believe that when you know your why, and it gives us the reasons to keep going even when the journey becomes challenging. Okay. So, our topic today is what is the purpose of joining a digital business? Today, we're going to hear real stories from some amazing women. We're going to talk about what made them decide to join the business, what was happening in their lives before when they started, their biggest why, what skills that they develop, what keeps them motivated, and what how the journey fits into their life that they want to be great. So everyone has a different story and different why, and I'm really excited to hear from each of our guests. Right. So before we get into our guests, I would like to give each of our guests a chance to introduce with themselves. So when I call their name, they will be share with their name and where they from, what they currently do, and one thing that they inspired to explore a digital business. And what is the biggest why they decide for the digital business. All right, let's move forward. And now I'm very excited to introduce for our first guest. Please help me welcome Sis Lani. Sis Lani,
Hello,
welcome,
thank
welcome.
you. Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Our viewers, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I'm Lani Spadina from Atherton, Queensland, Australia, originally from Cebu, Philippines. Hello, kamusta? And I am a carer, a mom, a wife, and I got two daughters, teenagers already. And then the reason I joined this business, I was inspired by one of our workmates, and then because of the trust that that I saw her, and then it makes me like want to join this business out of curiosity, and that curiosity open me a good opportunity. And that opportunity, can be lifetime. So I never regret any a bit, any bit of those moment because this is a really good opportunity. I'm so glad that I joined this business. Thank you, Sis Felisa.
Thank you, Sis Lani. That's really wonderful introduction. All right. So please, may I call to Sis Nisi? All right.
Hi
Welcome, Sis
everyone.
Nisi.
Hi, thanks, Sis Felisa. Hi, I'm Vanessa. Nice to meet you. Good morning, good evening, from wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining us and listening to us and spending a bit of time getting to know us. As I said, I'm Vanessa. I originally came from Melbourne, Victoria, and moved up to Queensland 3 years ago and am loving it. I am a carer as well as I do traffic control, and I decided to join this business earlier on in the year because I wanted to do more than just trade my time for my wages. And like as I'm getting older, I don't want to have to work so hard later on as well. So that's probably a bit more of my inspiration on joining this business, because I don't want to have to do that daily grind. And working with this business, you learn the skills to actually go further. So that's probably why I joined. Bit of inspiration, and thank you, Felisa. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, sis Anise. All right, may I call to sis Shirley on the stage. All right, sis Shirley, go ahead.
Hi, a pleasant good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are from watching us. Thank you so much for giving us your time. And I hope that you will stay with us until we finish this. This won't be too long. Anyway, be inspired with our stories. My name is Shirley. I'm living here in Far North Queensland, and I'm from Philippines. I lived for a long time in what can you say that it was Makati before, but now Taguig. Yeah, for a long time before coming here in Australia, and I'm also a carer. Yeah, so like Lani and Nessie or Vanessa, I'm also a carer. I've been a carer for almost 10 years. Yes, and the reason why I designed the digital business because number one, that when I joined, before I joined the business, I was praying to God because I'm so worried about the future that I will have in my family, because I cannot do double shifts anymore. And I was worried about the physical. I mean, worried about our dreams. So what's going to happen to us? So I prayed, Lord, can you please send me or help me to find something that I can do without physical, exhaustion. And I found this business through my manager. And when I saw it, I waited for 2 weeks because she was new in the business, and I kept on asking, give me the link, tell me what is that all about. And I was excited. And just 5 days before, so quick that I decided, and I'm so glad that I joined in this business. So I'm a wife and a mom of a young adult now. Yes. So that's for me, Sis Felisa. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much, sis Shirley. That was really inspiring introduction. Okay, may I call sis Beverly on the stage. Okay, sis. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, Sis Felisa. Hello, everyone. My name is Beverly from Mariba, Far North Queensland. So I've been here in Australia for 15 years and another carer as well for 13 years. So I work in aged care and disability industry. And like many working moms, I spend a lot of time balancing work, family, and everyday possible responsibilities. And um I work so hard because I got lots of dreams, and one of those dreams is to spend more time with my family, more memories, travel more, and retire early, as many of us dreams. And one thing that really inspired me to explore digital business was realizing I wanted to create another option for myself and my family as well, because I've been working so long, I missed a lot of moments with my children, and that's the reason why I explore this digital business, because it's very flexible, where I can
Mhm.
earn extra income um, on the side of my loved ones next to me, or in the comfort of my home. And you know um it's building on the side of my existing commitment, so I don't have to do a physical work because I can't afford anymore, and I have two jobs already, so I don't need third job. So that's why I look into this opportunity, which is grateful. Grateful for this opportunity, and loving my journey. And so yes, and that's my inspiration and my reason why I joined this um, business. So yeah, thank you, sis Felisa.
All right. So thank you so much, Sis Beverly. That was very inspiring. Imagine, guys, two jobs. I experienced with the two jobs. It's good money when it comes for the money, but physically, you're really, really tired. So if you're
Mm.
working like two jobs, physical, and you're gonna be thinking in a long run, your health, that you are not all the time healthy, and you don't know what's gonna be
Mm.
happening next. Like I was doing for like a graveyard shift, then after that another job. Oh my god, it's really really fatigued. Then it's you can't even sleep. It's to be honest, it's really good. It's really amazing. But you're gonna be thinking in the future because you don't know what's your health next, how how long that you will be. And that's why you need to be create a good memory while you are still healthy. And if there was a travel, it will be really amazing because why? Traveling cannot be erased it for your in your memory. Because you're gonna be have tell to your story for your grandkids. You're gonna say, grandkids or granddaughter, that these countries I've been there for like for how many countries? I don't know. That's for me because I would love to travel because I want to be experienced to see to the other countries that they are really beautiful. And also besides, we can bring this opportunity to the other country. So there's no issue about that. So yes, okay. Now I would like to ask you for the questions about the moving questions to develop challenges that you've been experienced along the way. So we need to move forward. Okay, let's go to Sis Lani. All right. Okay. What skills have you developed since joining the digital business?
Thank you for that question, Sis Felisa. Um, for myself, the skills that I have developed since joining digital business, the number one is how to communicate people around, especially when you're already in social media. And then, the confidence that I develop in communicating with people and sharing some, not all my stories, but at least I managed to share a bit by bit of my stories. It's really good. I already started doing that. And, you know, about the social media, about your posting, I'm already there. But because of this business, we have the training that makes me more like know deeper. Like it's not like a shallow, you just post anything. But this one is there's a sense, there's a purpose, there's a goal of our posting in our media, any platform, maybe on Instagram or your Facebook. But yeah, so even though I learned before, this is the because of this our business, I managed to do more how to communicate, how to answer all those questions through our social media. So I think that skills developed me a lot, and then um, helped me become more confident and the version of myself. Instead, I'm very shy and I don't know anything. So at least that's the thing that skills that developed since I joined this our digital business. Thank you, Sis Felisa.
Okay, yes. Thank you so much, Sis Lani. That really amazing answers is because you know what, confident. When you see confident, some yes, I agree with that one. You know, sometimes in the camera we are very shy. I was there too. I don't know how to talk. I don't know. I'm really worried what people these says. But when you are this kind of business, you're gonna be thinking, if I will not do that, how I will be improve what I've been mistake. And yes, yeah, I agree with you for your communication to answer with your buyers. Absolutely. I agree with Lo. Buyers is that the one that how you gonna be how I'll be approach with her to become like, you know, the end of the day that he will be joined with me. It's really very, very important. Okay, let's move to Sis Nisi. How does this business fit into your life that you want to create yourself and your family?
Thanks, Sis Felisa, for the question. I believe with this business that we have the flexibility and freedom to work at this when we choose to, but also spend time with our family. But our family also notice when you're growing with this and becoming more confident in your business and the probably the way you conduct yourself as well. So you learn and grow with this business because it has the tools to teach you as well. So yeah, I enjoy spending time with family, and I was able to do that just recently and really enjoyed that as well. But it's nice to come back and keep pressing on with the business. We all go at different speeds as well and learn differently, but it's quite it's quite nice to be able to have that flexibility and be able to learn and grow with this. Thanks, Sis Felisa.
Thank you, Sis Nisi. That was really yes. You can bring this business anywhere to go your holiday with your family, visit your grandkids, anywhere as long that you have a Wi-Fi. That was really, really amazing. Which opportunity that you can bring it anywhere as long that you have like like as long that you have a Wi-Fi. You can, you know, you can go back. I can go holiday, like going to my back home. Can bring it. So there's no issue about that as long that you got laptop or mobile phone. Actually, nowadays is, for example, you forgot your laptop, but as long your mobile phone, it will be bring with you. But much better if you can bring your laptop, more easier. All right. Okay, let's move to see Shirley. Okay. All right. Well, she's she's really excited. What would you say as someone who wants to start a digital business? You know, like just like they're really like scared or like, you know, they yeah,
Yes,
they
thank you for,
scared.
yeah, they're afraid or scared. Yeah, thank you for that question, Sis Felisa. You know, here's the thing. When you're starting something that for the first time or you don't know, of course you feel scared. Even when you imagine in your work, whatever profession you have now, when yes, you have trainings, but you still you have that feeling of you're not sure, you're scared of something. So that feeling is, I also felt that way when I started this online digital business. I am not sure what's going to happen to me, but because I have my big why and I prayed for it and I have faith to God that He will lead me to the right direction, I started anyway. So I did not let those fear interrupt my future. I did not let those fears to decide for our future, for myself. I'm doing this basically for myself because I was working so hard before, two jobs. I was a cleaner before, and then I studied aged care, aging support, and then I went to aged care. Imagine, two jobs is not It's not easy. So even if I'm scared, I started anyway. And as long as you prayed for it, as long as there's God's guidance and approval, then go for it. And you will be amazing. You will feel amazing about what you're doing, as long as there is a blessing from God, and you just start anyway. Just start anyway. Okay. So that's all for Mrs. Felisa.
Thank you so much, Sis Shirley. You know what? Fear is a part with your journey
Yeah.
because I think most of us we feel scared. I
Mm.
was scared too. I was fear when I was joining this kind of business. Why? Because I don't know. I ask for myself, is it really true? It's really good to hear that's really true. But how about if not? See, I don't know. I just like having that kind of curious. If I try it, then after that, if I mistake, what's gonna be happen? So I cry, isn't it? But like what you said, if you got, well, this is like 30 days, like it, you can access for all the training. So if you
Mm.
don't like it, if you got the fear that it's really still in yourself, you can go
Mm.
back. You can
Mm.
refuse it. But
Yeah.
if you got the biggest why, you can move forward. And after that, if you want to get out of your job, if you got the two job, three jobs,
Mm.
and you know what, we're not getting young, and the future economy right now, and what's going to be happen, we are not relying for our jobs because if something happened unexpected to our job, would you rely it? And
Yeah.
you know, and one salary is not even enough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, it's not. So we need to be realistic. What's going to be, you know, not, if there was an opportunity, just be open
Grab
minded,
it.
grab it. Like, yes, I agree with you, Sis Shirley, because you never know what is inside of it. Could
Yeah.
be like open door for you, open road, or like, you know, for the future, for your family and, you
Mm.
know, for your grandkids. And yes, you think it in the future, not only for now.
Yeah.
That's for me also because I was thinking, you know, I am doing for a job for more than, I think I've been so long. I did already for the long service already. So
Mm.
just like doing for a graveyard, I know how does it feel. So if you are like mom like me, doing a graveyard shift, it's really, really tired, exhausting. So by the time I come home, they are already asleep. And you know, in the morning they going to the school. You know, so it's not easy in abroad, but you're gonna be try yourself to become more easier and find opportunity that it will be fit for your life.
Yep.
Okay, so yes. All right, so thank you so much. Or say let's move to Sis Beverly. Okay. Okay, what made you decide to join a digital business in the first place? Why would you? What did you convince that this is for me?
Okay. Thank you for that wonderful question, Sis Felisa. So, honestly, why I end up doing this digital business because I was looking for an extra income where that gives me flexibility. And that's why I said, I'm sure there's something else I can do online because nowadays technology is really, it's here in this world, it's here, it's on, we can make money online. So I believe in that, that's why I look for it. And that's when I found this digital business. And what made me decide is, I think as I get older, my priority changed. When I was a bit, I don't know, 10 years younger, 10 years ago, I just want to work, work, work and make money because I want to help expenses for my, we got mortgage, we got two kids that, that go to school, two private, schools they go. And I really want to contribute to our bills. And so it came to the point that I feel exhausted, burnt out for 13 years working, longer shift, more hours, shift work. It's so hard as a busy mom balancing life. So that's when I really decide to to join this business because of that goal. I need to change. I need to do something that want to have a different result, because if I do the same routine, um, there's nothing gonna change. And that's why I said to myself, I need to do something different, and I want to learn something new as well, new skills, because for 13 years doing the same routine all the time, I know it's a rewarding job. Carer is a rewarding job, but I want something different outside of my comfort zone. And because one time a client said to me that you can do more, get out of here and do something. And I thought that's when a wake up call for me. And it's like, maybe I can do something else. And that's what I did. I came out and do something, and this digital business again is another level. It's different again. So it's so amazing, trying different new things in life. Being scared and unsure, it's part of it. New things, if you want to try something new, it's you just have to ask questions if you're worried about or if you're not sure of anything. And that's why we're here to guide you, help you. If you're watching now, if you're curious, like Sis Lani said before, she just because of curiosity, it led to her learning new skills. So yeah, that's makes me decide to to join this business. Is I want to have a change in my routine, earn extra income while being present with my loved ones, and able to take it with me. A business that can take it anywhere, and give me flexibility anytime. I can do it at home. When we go travel somewhere, I can still earn. Not and I don't want to trade more time for money. At least this business, it gives us flexibility. So yeah. So thank you, Sis Felisa.
Okay, yes, thank you so much, sis, what you call Beverly. Every one of us have a why, biggest why. But we have a different stories with the reasons also, and that's why we are here. Maybe who knows that will be inspired with our story. Maybe you can relate with our story. So yes, stay tuned until the end, because I am sure this is for you. The message is for you, who those are people really wants it. That maybe you feel like tired to your work, just like you see, like Sis Beverly said, she's been like doing for how many years for a skater, but she want to change. All of us in this kind of people, or like any career that you have right now, we want to change, right? And after that, you want to be help with your kids to have a better future, because guys, if you've been working hard right now, I'm sure you don't want to be past it, right? You want it to be help your kids or your son or your daughter, to make it like easier to become like effortlessly, that not really working hard. That's why we are doing it, because of them. So that's the biggest why. And to retired early. Who wants to become retired early? Of course, all of us. We cannot rely for the government pension of it. Of course, we really love for the government housing. But if there was an opportunity out there that it really fits for our life, of course, we love it. Okay. All right.
Go
Let's
for it.
move to the yes. Let's move to the second question. All right. Okay, sis Lani. Okay, what challenges did you face in the beginning? Okay, beginning. And how did you overcome them?
Thank you, Sis Felisa. Actually, I really wrote all those challenges, especially like, oh my God, for my 17 months, I have a lot of challenges. So in the beginning, one of my challenges was, skeptical. And yeah, when you start, you'll tell yourself, what might people think on my of what I'm doing? And then doing also just like stepping outside in my comfort zone, because I'm not really, I'm just like a simple person just post anything, not like something what we're doing now. And then the thing also is balancing business with my first job and my family responsibilities. That's one of my challenges. And then there were times also I doubted myself. If what if there's no result? And then I was just like, did I do the right thing? A lot of challenges. And then the other one also, some of my friends, like they are not communicating to me anymore. It seems I did something wrong. They unfollow me or just ghosting. They just read my message and nothing. So, oh my God, what's happening now? It seems we are friends. Like, and now because of this business, they never talk to me anymore. So that's my one of my challenges. But I keep going because I have my biggest why. All of us have a biggest why. So I just keep going, and that's the reason why I can overcome all of these challenges. And because of the consistency, even nobody wants to clap on me or like my post, I keep going. And then I'm just glad that we have the training that we have to follow. That's one. And then the support from our community, that I'm not doing this alone. All of you are there to support, each of us. And that's how I overcome my challenges for my 17 months. And then I realized that challenges are part of our journey. And every challenge I faced, like, it seems like it teach me something and made me stronger. Because of the community makes me stronger too. And all of you, my business partners. So I overcome all of those challenges. Thank you, Sis Felisa.
Okay, yes, thank you so much. Yes, because when we first time in here to join this kind of business, we don't know anything. Even me, I don't know for myself either. And a question that commonly question that I ask, how about how about if I fail? What does people will be say about me? What does my friends say? Then my friends will be gone. It's just like, but I realize I need to be help for myself. I gonna do it for myself because if I will be think it and nothing will be changed on me because it's blockage. It's blockage for myself and it will be sabotage. So yes, it's challenging only for me, but you're not really alone. I think all of us have a challenges. All right, so that's really really amazing answer. All right, let's move to Sis Nisi. Okay. So, what have you learned yourself through this journey? What did you learn through this? What did you learn with this business? What you have learned for how many months?
Thanks for the question, Sis Felisa. I've learned that we've got to push through the some of those challenges, and that's not always easy to start with. We've got to have that courage to know that we can do this, and obviously with our community, we're there to support each other as well. But it's nice to challenge yourself as well, to not stay in that same position that you were, because you know what? If we don't challenge ourselves and go forward with something, we're going to stay the same. So how are we going to want things or expect things in our life to change if we don't do that and challenge ourselves a little bit? I know personally for myself, it has been a challenge, and it has taken a little while to embrace it at times, and where we've all started in that position where we have had that. But I do feel that I have grown, maybe slowly, than it is with some people. Some people do go very quickly. Some people are slower with this, but you can go at your own pace. Obviously,
Yeah.
with this business, you do have different things. We're all carers in this business tonight, but we do have other commitments as well. And some of us are working a few jobs, or we have young families and all that. So I find that this actually brings out the best of you as well with your family, because you are growing. You're not staying in that same position. Thanks, Felisa.
All right. Yes. Thank you so much, Sis Nisi. That's true. You know what? I have that moment also that sometimes I'm so quiet because I'm trying to figure out how to overcome. I said, but it's really good also to challenge with ourselves. I agree with you because sometimes we need to ask ourselves if we need to train for ourselves that we can do it, because if we're not doing it, it will be the same scenario. All right. So let's move to Fish Shirley. All right. What keeps you motivated when you don't see the immediately result? What made you to keep going even if you didn't see your results? They just like there was a time that you want to give up or what because you didn't see it. I know this is really commonly thing that some people, when they didn't see the result, they just like give up. Do you agree?
Yeah, yeah. Thank you for that question. And it's not only because of our digital business that we experience that. Come on, in our real life, we experience that every day. With when we don't see the results, well, we we discontinue what we are doing. But in this digital business, like what Sis Vanessa is saying, that you grow as you go. In your own pace. If it is slow, or some people will grow quickly, some people will grow slowly, or some people will walk baby step. It doesn't matter. The reason why I keep going in this business is, number one, I know that this business is not a fly by night business. What I am building is a legacy that later on I can pass it to my child, to my son. And I just keep on going. And because we have a very good marketing system, a good community, you have to know these things, your marketing system, your community, who the people are you working with. That's why I kept going, because I know one day I will be there. I will be in their position, because all of us who started this business, we rank in we rank or we started in step one. And even those who are now successful in this business in our community, they started in step one. So that kept me inspiring. Their stories kept me inspiring. So I have library of stories of our of other business owner in our community. And and most of all, my why did I kept on asking myself, why did I started this business? Why did I choose to do this business? And of course, my faith to God. I kept on praying to God to sustain me, to help me, to redirect me, to orchestrate things in my life, or in doing this business, in my team, and also the entire team. So even if there's no result, we just keep going. I just keep going. And now I'm very grateful that I did not give up. I'm very grateful. Thank you, Sis Felisa.
Okay, thank you so much, Sister Lee. Yes, that was really wonderful answer. For it, you need to keep going even if you didn't see the result because
Yeah.
you're gonna be think your biggest why. It's just like a job. Imagine if you're working like 15 years to 10 years. We have a lot of patience. So why
Yeah.
can't you put that one to the business? Is
Yeah.
it?
That's true.
Like you did already in your job in the first place. And this business, if it will for me, I just put 1 to 5 years to see the result. So I have a gap, but
Mm.
you need to believe it for yourself. That's the main thing. And first of all, you need to trust for the God because
Mm.
it's a part of journey. I don't know if you
Yeah.
believe that, but I believe it.
Mm.
It's a part for a journey, center for your God. And after that, do this one for the business and go to the training if you're like that and keep you motivating your biggest why.
Yeah.
Especially if you are like a mom, like me, grandmom, you're doing this one because you want to give a better future in the future to your children. I have a two beautiful sons, and I want to give it to them too. Like you, see, Shirley, you have a son. I'm sure you're just like me. You want to give a better future too
Yeah.
because you are both mom, and also you don't want to be stay there. Even if you didn't see the results immediately, we
Yeah.
want it to keep going because we have the biggest why. And we don't want to be work forever. Like, yes, we're still young, but in the future, how about if we get 60 or 70s? Do you think we're still the same with our health? Of course not.
No.
Yeah. So that's why we are doing this one. This kind of opportunity is to give you, to inspire you. Who knows, people out there can be relate with our story. So
Yeah.
yes, it's really, really a career is not easy job. It's a physical job.
Mm.
Any jobs, it's really good. It's good to her. It's professional. It's nice. It's really good money, but you're gonna be think it in the long run. Not only now, think it in the future. That you don't want to be stuck. Why people, some of the other really professionals that they are really needed? Why can't I?
Yeah.
See.
Mm.
You just like think about if you will be heard the beautiful testimony to the other people, you will be inspired because why some of them this is like lawyer, IT, better than jobs than me. And why
Mm.
can't what can I? Why I can't I? So I am sure I am, I am more than me that I really need it. Okay, so
Mm.
yes, okay, yes, thank you so much. Okay, let's move forward to Sis Beverly. Okay, before you join, what was happening in your life that made you to look for another opportunity before, all right? Meaning it's not really happening that you're not, you don't have this kind of business. All right? Okay.
Thank,
Go, Sis Beverly.
thank you, Sis Felisa. Yes, oh my God. So before I joined this business, I was so busy working. I was so hungry for money. I just want to work, work, work. So last year, there were times that I worked 5 months without day off. And that's how hungry I was of money. I don't want to have a off because of that opportunity that I want to take that because someone left in that job, so I took over, and no one's gonna do it. So okay, I'll do it as long as I can. So I did that for 5 months, for 5 months with no day off, and my husband's like, Bev, you are crazy. You need to have a day off. Until one day we were out with my client, and I feel dizzy. I got this chest pain in my chest, and I was panicking. I was anxiety. I have to call ambulance, and I had to go to the hospital. And then the doctor said, maybe because of too much work, over
Mm.
fatigue, anxiety, and everything. And that was a wake up call for me that, hey, you need to have a rest. And that's one of the reasons as well why I started to look for another opportunity where I don't need physical exhaustion.
Social.
Um, because oh my God, I was scared for my health at that
Mm.
time. That working so hard, making money, it's not worth it if you get sick. And that was like, oh my God, this is wrong. What I'm doing, this is not right. So, and that's when I really look for another opportunity. That's why I end up searching online. And that's why, when you start searching online, it will feed you with this whatever you search. And that's when I found
Mm.
our coach in the business, and that's when she helped me started, and she taught me how set up my own digital business, and I'm so grateful for that. And one thing I realized, that being an employee doesn't make you rich unless you do business. And that's when now, like business, business, business. That's what in my brain now, that I'm feeding my brain with the business. It's either digital business or a property business. Because I don't want to work physically, been doing for many years. I don't want to work until 67. I don't want to wait for that time that I got, back pain, shoulder pain, and all the aches in the body. So I want to be healthy for my kids, and that's my priority. During that COVID, and I got so much realization. As a carer, we have to go to a war without knowing, the virus. We can't see the virus, and we just have to go there. We got no choice, but because we are,
Hmm.
like what do you call that? Our job
PPE.
is, yeah,
Oh,
we have
yeah.
to go there. We got no
Yeah.
choice, but we have to work. And that makes me realize that, what if something happened to me? What's gonna happen to my
Yes.
kids?
Yeah.
And they can just replace me the next day. If
Exactly.
gone today, like tomorrow they will advertise. They don't care. So looking after our health is that's my priority
Dirty.
anyway. And at the same time, by looking after ourselves, we can look after others as well, our family,
Yes.
and whoever surrounds you. And so that was happened in my life before I studied this digital business. Just work so hard, because of so much bills to pay. And yeah, I just want to help my husband all the expenses, because he can't do it on his own, and I need to help. And that's why digital business, which is a flexible, it's a very, very big help
Mm.
for many people, not just me. It's thousands of people. So yeah, that was, yeah, we have to look after our health, is the most important. um and yeah, thank you, sis Felisa, and that was my story.
Okay, yes, thank you so much, Sis Beverly. Yes, we need to look after our health because when it comes for the job, the company they can be changed it easily, right? I was agree with that
Yeah.
because if we are sick, something happened very serious, we can't go to work,
True.
and if we are not healthy, we cannot go to work anyway. So that's why it's very important. Okay. Before we close our conversations, I have a final questions all of you. And I would love to hear that from you all for your experiences. Okay. What does would you give to someone is considering joining a digital business and include your website? Okay, Sislani, go.
Thanks, Sis Felisa. Okay, to all our viewers, to all of our viewers, my advice: please just be curious, because if you are curious, it's a good sign. Just like me, nothing wrong being curious. Curiosity will open you for a good opportunity, a lifetime legacy for your family, for your children, or, you know, because that curiosity will lead you and give you a good growth for yourself, just because of curiosity, not just for the income, as part of your life. The digital business is really good for ourselves. You don't need to work physically, as what my business partners here were talking about. Because as for myself, I had already a lot of pain on my body for 10 years working. So I have to relax. I love my job. Okay, I love my job, but we need also to relax ourselves now. So digital business is very convenient. You can do wherever you are. You can do from the comfort of your pajamas. You can do it very, 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 very good this kind of business. So just be curious, please. Then you can log in on our website that you can see in front of you to all our viewers. You just click anybody of us, then we are here to support you along the way. All right. Okay. Thank you, Sis Felisa.
Okay, sis Vanessa, go ahead.
Yes, I'd like to say to you, like supporting what Lani said, be curious, but why not? If you stay where you are doing your work, what's going to change? We want to improve our lives and take that step. Take that decision to make your life what you want to. Don't live in fear. We've got the training, we've got the support for us to learn and grow in this business. So then you're not trading your time for money. You're actually building something for your future. So because we never know what's going to happen in our life, we never know if something's going to happen and you haven't got that understanding business to fall back on. We all want to retire early. We all want to help our family. We all want to change from where we are now. Yes, we enjoy our lives now, but why not reach for the stars? Why not do those steps now to build on that? Thanks, Sis Felisa.
Okay, thank you so much, sis Vanessa. Okay, let's go to sis Shirley.
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much for staying with us until this end, and to our viewers, especially if you are a care or support worker like us, we know how it feels. We know how it feels. We love taking care of our other people, especially the vulnerable people. We love it, but don't forget, you have your dreams, you have your future, and you don't have to stay whatever you have right now, whatever you are. So if we can do it, we have four carers here that we are doing this alongside our busy life. Why you can't? Of course you can do it. Just check on the websites of each one of us here and see how you will go. Okay, see how you will go, and we'll see you inside. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, sis Shirley. Okay, let's move to sis Beverly. Go ahead, sis Beverly.
Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. So, if you are a mom, if you are a carer, whatever profession you may have, you are welcome in this opportunity. So, if you've been working so many years, you've been working so hard, you're trading your time for money, and if you feel like burnt out, you feel exhausted, I'm telling you that there's opportunity online that you can start earning on the side, extra income on the side, while you keeping your job, your full-time job. We are full-time job. I have two jobs, but at the same time I'm building on the side a digital business. So if you feel that you wanted to have a change in your life, just reach out to one of us and we will be able to help you and guide you how to start your own digital business and start earning on the side. So, you have your full-time salary from your job. At the same time, you will have an extra income from your digital business. You don't want to have that, I think it's really nice to have an extra income on the side, so you can put aside and reinvest, or you can you can travel, yeah, somewhere. So your favorite place with your family and create more memories. So yes, just our website is on your screen. Just reach out and hopefully we will see you in our inbox. Thanks everyone.
Okay.
Have a
All
great night.
right. I would like to close today for conversation with a beautiful Bible verse. Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and your plans will be succeed. So let's continue to put God first and trust Him and learn every day and take action and serve others. Stay consistent and surrender the results to Him. So
Amen.
thank you so much, everyone, spending your time with us. Thank you for tuning in to our Empowered Women's Go Live Circles. Whether you're watching us live or watching the replay, and thank you for being here with us. If you believe that this live will be inspired someone or maybe your family or your friends, kindly or please share this kind of live because maybe they are really needed the most. It will be, we're really so grateful to be shared. It's, you're welcome because you don't know if you share that one that, someone out there that they are really needed the most can be inspired by sharing. So thank you so much to our beautiful guests, Sis Lani and Sis Beverly and Sis Nisi and Sis Shirley. And thank you everyone for watching us. Remember this. Dream big, take action, create freedom, and live your purpose. So thank you everyone, and God bless us, and we will
Thank
see you again
you.
to our next
Thanks
live.
everyone.
Thank you so